So, as you can see on your screen, and it actually just went off the screen, the top players for the Seattle Seahawks: Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, and Richard Sherman. I decided, why not? Let's add the LOB, or the Legion of Boom. Brandon Browner, Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas to the 2024 Seattle Seahawks in Madden 25. You know, arguably the best secondary to ever grace the football screen. And we're going to see how well they play. As all four of these men, Brandon Browner is somehow in that Legion of Boom conversation. Even though reality-wise, Brandon Browner was on like PEDs the whole entire year. That's why he was so good. Listen, it is what it is. We're going to see how good this team does. Week 1, they play the Broncos. They beat the Broncos. So, Bo Leave is Bo No. And then they lose to the Patriots. Bro, how? How do you lose to the Patriots? I just want to know that. Okay. Hold up. So, Drake May doesn't throw any interceptions. 184 yards, 2 times got sacked in that game. 65... Oh, let me switch over to the Patriots. 62 yards and a touchdown on the ground. 108 yards and a touchdown through the air by a 5'8", 170-pound wide receiver against, again, arguably the best secondary to ever show up on the silver screen. Bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Alright, well, week 3 they play the Miami Dolphins. And that game is difficult because they do play Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. But again, they have the secondary. They should be able to take care of business. They beat the Lions. Looks like the Patriots game might have been a one-off type of loss, which it is what it is. They are currently 4-1. They lose to the 49ers. I feel like they always do in Madden. They beat the Falcons. They played the 6-1 Buffalo Bills in Seattle, and they win that game. And then going into their bye week, they play the Rams, and they lose to the Rams. So right now, going to their bye week, they're 6-3, and they lead the AFC West, or NFC West, excuse me. Currently, Geno Smith is 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Kenneth Walker leads the team in rushing. Tyler Lockett in receiving. Brandon Browner currently has the most tackles on the team. Sherman is at 36. Chancellor's at 29. Interceptions, Chancellor has 2. Nobody else has interceptions outside Jerome Baker. Okay. Sack-wise, Chancellor has 1 sack this year so far. And that's pretty much it for the Legion of Boom so far. So, what are their defensive ranked? Actually, let me go stats here. 4th ranked offense. Okay. So, they're looking good offensively. 21st defense. That's insane. That is insane to have the LOB and still be struggling on defense. Alright, they get killed by the 49ers. Absolutely mollywopped. And that's the whole sorry-ass receiver and Michael Crabtree thing they had back in the day. I mean, I'll be honest, losing to the Cardinals 13-9 is absolutely savage. Getting killed by the Packers is, Then you beat the Vikings, you're 9-6. Then you play the Bears, you lose to the Bears. You play the 7-9 Rams in LA, and you win that game. So they make the playoffs with a 10-7 record. So they don't win a division, but they go 6th seed, and they are a playoff team. Again, barely at that 10-7 record. So let's look at the final stats for the year. So obviously, Geno Smith didn't have the best year of all time. Kenneth Walker is an absolute monster. K9's always freaking amazing. The team was led by Brandon Browner in tackles. That's insane from a cornerback position. Sack-wise, Chancellor only had 1 sack. None of the other guys got any sacks. Chancellor had 4 interceptions for the year. Brandon Browner had 1 interception. Surprisingly enough, Richard Sherman had 0 interceptions for the year. I really expected Sherman to do something. 9th ranked offense, and defensively, they were ranked 4th. So 4th ranked defense overall-wise. But surprisingly enough, in allowing passing yards, so I guess coverage-wise, they were actually what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 6th best in allowing the least amount of yards. Passing yards wise, I meant to say, not rushing yards. So, kind of crazy, but okay. Wildcard playoffs, they played the Saints. They beat the Saints. They played the Cowboys. And they beat the Cowboys, which isn't really saying much, actually, because that is the Cowboys. And whenever the Cowboys get that first seed, that means they get a bye week, which then they have to play in divisional round, and that's when they're 1 and done. Championship is Niners, Seahawks, and Ravens, Chiefs. Niners, Seahawks championship is actually pretty ironic. And who's going to win this game? And I can't tell because you can't see the bottom one. And it's Ravens, Seahawks. They beat the Niners. So far, they beat the Niners by 3 points. The Ravens beat the Chiefs. And now we have Ravens, Seahawks Super Bowl. Legion of Boom took this team all the way to the big game. And they lost. They lost. They got all the way to the big game and took the L. Oh, that's nasty. That's some nasty work right there. To get all the way there just to lose, man, that would hurt. That would definitely hurt. But you know what? That's a part of football, and that's a part of the cookie crumbling, man. This is how it works. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though. Make sure to like and subscribe button if you are indeed new. I'll see you guys next one.